how this guy ruined my unboxing. Feed me! Feed me! Coming up. See if you can spot the secret on one of the cards. The first person to leave a comment with the timestamp to the secret, I'll pin to the top of the comments section. Let's go. Dice-wise. Welcome to an unboxing of Le Havre Complete Edition. I'm really excited to unbox this game. This was on my list for a long time. It was seemingly out of print and very expensive, but recently there was a reprint and I snatched it up. Anyway, let's proceed with opening the Amazon package. Wow, there it is. Le Havre Complete Edition. All right, well, thanks for watching today's unboxing. See you next time. Just kidding. Let's take it out. Very nice. Scissors. Okay, let's look at the box. And this guy kind of chilling on this crate. I'm trying to see if he has something in his hand. What is that? It's a pipe. He's chilling. Watching this guy work and not helping out at all. Saying, I'm done with my shift today. You got this. That guy looks a little bit upset at the situation, but he'll deal with it. He's big and strong. Oh, he got a tattoo. Look at that. Like a dragon tattoo. That's pretty cool. There's like details that I wouldn't have noticed unless I kind of took a few minutes to look at it. It looks good to me. Like just this art, it looks good. But the thing that's really cool is, check it out. He's carrying Agricola. He's carrying a shipment of Agricola board games. That is hilarious. Referencing your other games. This is the complete edition. So it includes an expansion and all bonus cards ever published. I do really like the font. This is kind of cursive, and then this is kind of its own font. Looks a bit weathered. Looks a bit rough, yet it definitely has its distinct style. You have the ship outlines or the ship silhouettes, and then Uwe Rosenberg in that kind of fancy cursive font. Yeah, it stands out. It's clear. This color scheme kind of matches a lot that you see here, including the kind of sunset in the sky and kind of the browns that are here. So it works well. Let's look at the side. It's a guy with a hat and a beard. Abraham Lincoln's cousin? Looks like he's another worker, dressed in the same garb. He does have a tattoo. He's also watching this guy struggle carrying this Agricola crate. Did this guy lose a bet? What's going on? There's a story here. So I'm curious to look at the other side. The Havre, there's that guy again. Game title here, and you have that guy who's really still annoyed and upset. Just gonna rotate it and look at the top. It's the same thing, except the guy carrying the crate is gone. Okay, let's look at the back. So here you have the dominant color blue. There's a lot of I think these are building cards. That is a ship card, wooden ship. Let's take a closer look. These numbers, I don't know what those mean yet. I think that's how much it costs, and you have all these other kind of icons, which once I learn the game, I'll know what they mean. It's a kiln! So these are buildings, and building cards are a huge part of the game. They let you exchange resources for other resources, so this is a big part of the decision making and gameplay. The steakhouse! It's a Uwe Rosenberg game. Of course, you need to feed people. Fish, wood, charcoal, clay, brick. You're making everything in this game. It's the wharf. And that is modernization. That sounds very powerful. Le Havre is a game about managing a harbor, building ships, 1, and constructing buildings, 2. Oh, this is like a mini rulebook. Alright, so the back to me is okay. It's more of a functional. It's kind of like a mini rulebook, so people reading it can get an idea of how the game is played, which is useful, although I almost never actually look at the back of a game to figure out if I like it or not. I watch YouTube videos because it's really hard to know if you'll like a game just by reading a few paragraphs. So I get what they're trying to do, but at least in this day and age, videos are king. I know this came out earlier, 2008 or something, but internet was still kind of king then, right? I don't have a problem with it, but I would have preferred a more artistic take on the back. I think that would make me more excited to get the game if it was kind of more fancy and pretty colors and components and like, ooh, look at that. Look at all those tiles that look cool. But it does kind of fit the theme of the game. Okay, let's open the box. Well, that was anticlimactic. Okay, let's do this. Dunny. Special building cards. 5 players. Never play this game with 5 players was the advice I heard. Special building cards. Although I hear there are some really cool 5-player special building cards, which I guess you would never see if you never play 5 players. But I wonder if you could just mix them into the other player counts. Hunting Lodge. Turn overview. Here are the pieces. Plastic bags. The instructions. They have about the game, blah, 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 blah. Components, blah, 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 blah. There's that guy chilling. He never does his work. Always wins those bets. Special buildings go there. I don't know what those are called. Ocean tiles? Water tiles? Wow. I guess this explains specific buildings. I'll look at this later. Get alone. How do I get brick? How do I get food? How do I get energy? How do I get money? How do I get iron? What can I do with leather? How do I get steel? Which building action should I use toward the end of the game? The questions of life. Ah. It's upside down. Who packed this? Was it this guy? Admit it. That's why you're in a grumpy mood, because you packed it upside down. No, it's not right. It's not right. I can fix this. I can fix it. Wow. There's a lot of these. Wow. Why is there a painting of you? This must be the back of the board. This must be the main board. Okay, that's the main board. And here are the components. Let's look at the main board first. Fish supply, treasury, frank offer, fish offer, wood offer. Oh, hey Lou. Guy who won the bet. Oh, it's the front cover. Wow, you see. Okay, so it's the front cover and this is like the side cover. Wow, there's really a story going on here. I want them to make a whole separate game or expansion just on the story that's going on here between these three workers. Like maybe he's a manager, he never works. Maybe he's like the annoying coworker who never helps out, and this guy lost a bet and he has to move the last 10 crates of Agricola and they're just kind of smirking at him. And that the dog's in on it too. And I mean, his look says it all. There's something going on behind the scenes. There's a story. There's a whole board game about the tension between this kind of triangle of workers. I can see he's looking. Well, first he's looking at the title, which helps you notice the title. I mean, you kind of notice it anyway, but he's looking at it. But if you kind of follow his gaze, it's kind of going in this direction. I know he's kind of looking a little bit above this guy, but he's kind of looking at him, in his direction. This guy, he's definitely, he's got a smirk. He's enjoying his pipe. And he is also looking pretty much more directly at this guy. I guess he can't see his face because it's blocked by the crate. And the dog, too, is also looking. So it's like 3 against 1, which kind of adds to this tension that I'm feeling because they're smirking. The dog, I mean, he's not really smirking, but he's kind of more neutral. But he's definitely upset. He is like, why am I carrying this crate? Why are they not helping me out? What's going on? Feed me. Feed me. Anyway, very cool. Okay, let's look at the main board. Okay, it's a pretty simple main board. By simple, I mean, it's not simple. There's a lot of things here, but like the size of it. I mean, you fold it up and it's like, this is pretty small and it's 3 times that. And there's a lot of components, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 9 things on each thing, so that's like 27. So it can seem like a lot, but I mean, just given the the size of this table, it can easily fit, and you have plenty of space. Now you need that plenty of space because there's lots of tiles and materials, or what are these called? Not minerals, materials, ingredients. I can't think today. Anyway, stuff. stuff that you can create or buy. And apparently you have piles of them, and that's why I ordered my insert, which has like kind of nice containers for each thing, so it's organized. But anyway, this is the main board. This is where everything takes place. I do like the gameplay element of things kind of like increasing, like the pile getting bigger and bigger. And when do I take it? If I don't take it, they might take it. So there's a little bit of a tension there, which is nice. Okay, let's open up the tiles. Let us open up the cards. Building cards. Scissors. Let's look at a few building cards. We have the Hunting Lodge. You can get hides or meat. Oh, that makes sense. It's a hunting lodge. I guess that's the cost. I'm not sure what those mean. Looks like fishing and building. And has an anchor. Okay, number 17. It's upside down. No! Who packed this? You packed it. You did that. You put things upside down. It's your fault. Because you're in such a bad mood all the time. That's why. That's why. Uwe Rosenberg would be ashamed of you. Anyway. Coal Trader. I must say, one thing about this game, which is a little bit annoying, is this font is so small. Look at the top, the resources. That was the word I was trying to think of before. The resource tiles. You can't see the word. At least there's the picture. But come on, make everything bigger, please. This goes for all games. 1x, 5x. Patisserie. Furrier? That doesn't make fur, does it? Hides turn to bread? How does that work? Leather industry. Kiln. It's a luxury yacht. Feedlot. A lot of stuff about cattle. Mason's Guild. Furniture factory. Tavern. Steelworks. I've heard that steel is very important in this game. Steakhouse. I want one of those. Wind farm. Brick manufacturer. Zoo. We bought a zoo. Wooden ship. Another wooden ship. What is that guy doing? A third wooden ship. Iron ship. Iron, wooden, iron, steel ship. Iron ship, steel ship. Iron, steel. Luxury liner. Of course, the Miss Suzanne. I wonder if that's someone in his life. Maybe his wife? That rhymes. Miss Doris? Are these people that he knows? Or are all these references to his life? Miss Andrea? Loan. 3 loans. Buttery. You can store food here for the end of the next round. More than just butter. So the buttery has the turn overview on the back side. Okay. There's one for each player. Okay. So those are the building cards. Very cool. And they're all right side up. No thanks to you. Let's look at the special buildings. Oh no, not again. Let me fix these first. Dunny. Housing estate. Construction site. Logging camp. 7 times wood. MS Dagmar. Pawnbrokers. Pirate's Lair. Junkyard. Wow, look at that. Not a place you'd like to be, huh? Dive bar. Picket line. Tobacco factory. Cattle drive. Wooden crane. Lumber mill. Look how sharp those wheel edges are. Main station. Looks pretty fancy. They did some upgrades. Hotel. That just looks okay. Fur factory. It looks fabulous. Wainwright's. Fisherman's hut. Soup kitchen. Cattle market. Wreckers. Is that really Wreckers? It's like a wrecking ball? Funny. There's someone still there! Look out! Biofuel facility. Toy fair. Huh? You can make your own? Huh? What? What is this, like Uno, where you make your own cards? Okay, let's open up the final special buildings deck. 5 players. Five players. Okay, that's a lot of information here. Looks like you have Franks and Wood and Harvest. Is this like the turn order? 20 turns? 4 players. Oh, this must be the turn information. Solo game. That's helpful. Building firm. Build 1 building. Choose from the top cards of the building proposals. Another building firm. Construction firm. Marketplace. Sawmill. Fishery. Joinery. What's a joinery? bakehouse, hardware store, charcoal kiln, smokehouse, abattoir, clay mound, arts center, that looks very strange, wharf, business office, iron works, that feels important, steel mill, storehouse, cokery. I didn't know what Coke was other than, of course, the soft drink and the drug, so I had to look this up, and apparently it is a form of material when you do something with coal. It's real. I've never heard of it before, so I guess this game is teaching me things. Church. Football stadium. Is that an actual football? I'll tell you what it is. It's a dot. This looks like the Colosseum. Clothing industry. Iron mine and coal seam. What, two things in one? Fish market. Fish restaurant. Fish pond and wood. Forest hut. Harbor watch. Smelter. Diner. Croak Roy. Okay, well those are the rest of the special building cards. All the different variations. Very nice. Let's take a look at the pieces. Cool kind of ship pieces. You can order kind of stickers for these separately, which I plan to do. Okay. Okay, well that's Le Havre, a complete edition. Speaking of Agricola, the saga continues. What's going on here? Did you become the sheep? Did you reincarnate as the guy? And that's why you're so... Huh. Very interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching. Ignore my conspiracy theories. Until next time, try to chill like this guy. Try to be casual like this guy. And try not to be bummed out like this guy. Le Havre by Uwe Rosenberg. Thanks for watching. Dice-wise, I believe it's actually pronounced Le Havre. Le Havre. Le Havre. Le Havre. I can't really pronounce it that way, so I'll just say Le Havre, even though that might not be correct. Take that, France.